Alrighty, this is episode 2, y'all. Welcome, welcome. My name is Mel, aka Melful. So you can find me in Voo and also YouTube and Instagram. I'm learning these new, you can say, technology. I'm so not used to dealing with a lot of platforms, but I'm working on it. So bear with me, guys. Anyways, so yesterday, I showed y'all how to create a fit. So today, I want to show you guys how to create wedding gowns. Yes. So with the wedding gowns, y'all, pretty much a lot of people on Voo, they get married, as y'all know. If you know, you know. And not only that, females like to look good on their wedding day. Even though it's Voo, to some women, this is the only spot they're gonna get married. But again, this is just a game, y'all. Don't come for me. I'm just here to show y'all how we can create on the platform that and earn credits to to have and also to have fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the platform I use, and the platform that I use. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm all over the place with. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's my slip. Okay, so the platform again. If you're trying to create, if you're new to my page, I am showing you how to create on IMVU. That way you could earn passive credits, and not only that, you have fun creating, and most important, you like what you create. So for these instructions, you will need a laptop or a desktop. You cannot use a cell phone. I do apologize. And the second step is you will need a VIP membership with IMVU. It is a monthly subscription. You have to get it. And most important, once you do, you will have access to this app. It's called IMVU Studios, and with IMVU Studios, it allows creators, to create and or recreate. I would say items that way. You know, you show your creativity, and most important, you earn credits. So that's how it is. And last but not least, um you will need, like I said, a desktop or a laptop. Now if you do have a desktop, I recommend a double screen, because as you can see, I have two screens. I have this screen over here, and I have this screen over here. you know so you see this where my mouse is. I have this screen, and then I have this screen. The reason why I have double screens is because it makes it a lot easier for me to do, and most important, you know, create. So let's go. So let's see here. First thing, what I'm gonna do is try type in women. And what you want to do, you want to go in clothing for women. I'm sure there's stuff for men as well. So we're just gonna get the ladies and show an example, and that way you can see where I'm going. So you can go here, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go clothing and all clothing. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is type in wedding dress and see what it generates. Okay, so it doesn't generate too much. So you want to find something that is not, I would say, not cheap looking, but where you can make a profit. Because I'm gonna show you an example, guys. So you see how this person charged it at 903. Uh-huh. They're not the original um creator. The original creator, technically the original creator is Vu. It started off with a shirt, and then someone recreated it, but they hit the product, which they do have those options, and then they created it from them. You get what I'm saying? And then they charge 404, and now this person charge 903. So if you do the math, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 503 credits profit that person is receiving every time someone buy their wedding dress. And sometimes it's more. And ladies, you know what I'm talking about. With wedding dresses, it's not cheap. So we're gonna find a wedding dress. I mean, this is not too bad, but not to my liking. It looks a little old fashioned to me, but that's just my opinion. So we're gonna look for something. See, like this person, look at this. Now, this is a beautiful wedding dress, as y'all can see. It got a split in the front and the back, right? Now, look at this. This is a prime example where people can charge crazy amount, which is ridiculous. But that's just my opinion. Okay, this person is charging 3,604 credits for this dress. And it's the same exact dress. You see, I just shower over it. They didn't do nothing different, guys. It's the same dress. You get what I'm saying? It's the same exact dress for 604. You so this, and as you can see, same split, ain't nothing changed. The dress did not change. It's the same exact dress, and this person is making a 3,000 credits off per purchase. So, I mean, you can charge whatever you want as a profit, but I would suggest be reasonable, people, because you want people to keep coming back to your page, and most important, you want people to enjoy your products and not break the bank for them. But you know what? You are your individual person, so I cannot tell you what to do. I'm just voicing my concerns. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for a nice dress. Even with this is 604. This is a beautiful dress, right? Now, if I go all the way up here to 3, see, they started off with a plain, and then they worked their way up with the creativity with it, and so forth. So, see, this is how they created, and everyone keep tweaking to that dress. Now, this is the same dress that I just saw, right? The original is 404. Well, technically it's 303, but then it worked all the way to 404. Then now it's 604. So that is double what they mark up the price for it, so that way they can make a profit. This is everyone. I would say this: your favorite creator may not be the original creator for their items. So when you do get this app that I'm showing you here, and you can type in your favorite creator, oh, I like their style. Let me type in that person's name. You'll see 90% of the time, or I would say 99% of the time, they did not create that. You know, and they just either tweak it, change the color, change the style, and that's all they did. Or they maybe keep it as is and mark up the price. That's all they did with that item. So let's see here. We're trying to find a beautiful dress for a wedding, right? Because we want the girls to look good on their special day. Now, this is a beautiful red dress. They want 604. Uh-uh. Now look at the original. This is the original. It's beautiful. It has a nice little train, and it's 504. That is not bad. Now we may go back to this, but let's look around, because again, your goal is to find something under 4 and then go from there. Okay? Let's see here. Like this one, this is a lot. Mm, I don't know if someone like this is a wedding dress, but I won't promote that. That's just me, you know. So let's find something that is nice and sexy that the girls would like and so forth. Let me see, five. That is a beautiful dress, by the way. See, look at that. That is beautiful. And it's 554. Now look at this. All they did, look at this. See, this is the dress. Let me see if I find it at a cheaper rate. Is this the cheapest one? I can go. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. 554. Okay, now look at this. This dress, want the same dress, same white. Now look at this. It comes with that lace. It's very lacy, with the diamonds and everything. Very lacy and very diamondy. I would say it's more diamondy. Now this is a beautiful wedding dress for you guys on your special day, ladies. Now look at this. You zoom out, it's same pretty, right? I would definitely get something like this. Now look at this. All they did is change the color, guys. That's all that creator did. And not only did they change the color, they mark it up to 709. Now, if you want to be technical, let's see how much they made. If you do 708 minus 554, okay? They only making 154 credits. Now that's not a lot, for that creator. They're still trying to, make something, but that is not a lot. So that is not bad. So we're trying to find something that is like under four, and we can definitely get to those prices that they have. Now, this is not a bad one, but no, not I'm not feeling it. I may come back to this, so let's just keep looking and see what they have because you know you want to find something that is good, and not only that, by the way, I'm very picky in what I choose, guys. So this is part of the reason why I'm like very precise on what I pick and so forth. I already got that one in the shop, so I'm not even gonna recreate that. Mm, yes, I definitely have that. Now we're trying to find something that is nice. Mm, oh, this is pretty. Now look at this. This is like she's practically naked if you ask me, but some girls like that, and that's not bad. That's not a bad dress, but it's just plain to me. It's given sexy, but I want more than just that look on the dress. So let's see here. Mm, no, keep running into that dress. Hmm, that's not a bad one either. Man, this is a lot. There's a lot going on back there. Hmm. So we're gonna keep looking because, like I said, I'm very picky on what I pick, and that's part of my signature, I would say, on what I choose. So this is not bad, but I'm not really feeling it. So we may just go back to that blue that I saw. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this red one looks something interesting. No, because it's 704. You want to get something that's like 5 and under. That way you can definitely go from there. Look at this one. Oh no, definitely not. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I'm just browsing and looking. Mm, mm-mm. Okay, so let's go back up because this is what they have for us. Now let me see this one. I had look at this satin one. Okay, that looked really good. But let's see it in white. You see, all it did is mark it up. I mean, it's a little plain, but it's cute. It's given, but mm, it's all right. Not feeling it. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. This is not a bad wedding dress. You know, we can definitely rock this. And this is the original. 454. All I would have to do is change it back into white. That's all I would have to do. Now, this dress is not bad. This could be like the reception dress and so forth. Let me see something with this one. Six. No, absolutely not. It's cute, but no. I'm trying to find a really good one for us to do together. Okay, this is not bad. Do they have the original? No, the original is at 4. This one is not bad at all. I can really fucks with this. But let me see. Let me go back to this lacy one. Mm, this one is not bad. You know, I mean, it needs the veil, but you can buy the veil separate. Let me see this one. Lace. No, definitely not. I'm not. No, that is no. Where is that red one that I saw? The blue one. Now this one, I'm really feeling it because it got the boom in the back, and not only that. So let's go to this. So this is the original, which is 554, right? And that's a beautiful dress. So it's a mermaid diamond dress, right? So see how I did? I just went here and did that, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with this dress because I was feeling it, and not only that, you know, it's given. Okay, so now let's do this. So let's do this. Ah, come on. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay, okay, fine. Put it right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, sorry, I have a cold, guys. I do apologize. 1 second. Okay, I am back. So this dress definitely is given. I like the way it's shaped on her, and not only that, you can do whatever style you want of hair and so forth. So I really like this, but see this bottom piece right here? I'm gonna change that. That looks weird. So I'm gonna find where that's located because I don't like that. So let me see. I think I found it. Okay, so yep, I found it. So these are it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna change it to white because I don't like the look of it. And I'm gonna put a note is 8 and 9 because you always have to take notes, guys, because you don't want if you mess up, you like, oh, where did I put it? And all this extra crazy stuff, right? So hold on, let me make my notes a little. Hold on. Come on. Okay. Sorry, this is all my notes. I'm a huge note taker. So I'm changing 8 and 9. So I know where it is, and if anything, I can always go back in here and get it from in here. Okay? So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to change this. So I am tweaking the dress because I want something different underneath because I don't like this part. That's all. And I'm gonna click preview, and now boom. So now see how this like it's off now, which is fine. And what I'm gonna do is find that bottom piece. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. It's hmm. Okay. Where's that one? I got that part. I got that part. Hmm. Okay, so this is the okay. So we're changing 10 and 11. So we're gonna do 10. So 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 11. Okay. So we could always go back and change it, and I can show you how. And I'm gonna click preview, and boom. I mean, it's a little too bright, but we can always go back and change it. Like I said, I'm not feeling how bright it is, so we can always go back and change it. So this is how we do it. We go back in here, and we find it. So this is this is one of them, and the other one we go back in, and we find it again, and we click back on preview, and boom, voila, it's back. So you can always change back, change it back, and go from there. Um, hmm. I do want to change that color. It's like really bugging me. Mm. Let me see. Hold on, guys. It's I don't know. It's just bugging me. Maybe if I go here, and also this is another cool app tool you can use. You can also go here and change the color texture. So if you want it to be whatever color, you can. So that's another cool way of pretty much, you know, getting stuff done. So if you want it to be like that, let me see. Mm, okay. No. See, you gotta play around with it. So, let me see this one. Okay. And then I'm gonna try again with the bottom one. So we can go here, and we can go here. Let's see. I wanted 10. Oh, there we go. All right. I mean, this is not bad. Hmm. That bottom piece is bothering me, y'all. I'm sorry, but it is. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very how to put it. Let me see something here. That bottom piece is bugging the hell out of me. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back to this part, and let's see if we can add another fluff. You get what I'm saying? So 8 and 9, we're gonna go back and add another fluff and see how it goes. Mm, I mean, it's not bad. It matches, so that's not a bad thing. But let me see if I can tweak it a little bit. Hmm. Let me see something. Let me try this part. Hmm. Mm, okay, that's not bad. Let me see something here. Guys, I'm just playing around. This is another thing you can do. You can play around with the tools and definitely change. You can change the entire dress by just playing around with it. You get what I'm saying? Now I can leave this like this and call it a day, but we all know, to me, it looks weird. So I'm just gonna go back and put this part because it looks weird. That's all it boils down to. So I'm just gonna go back and just go like this and call it a day. I would say I did change the 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 bottom part because it was a little darker than before. If you if you had looked at it, it was a little darker, and I wasn't feeling that. So what I did, I guess I changed the bottom part so it can match a little bit more, and this is not bad. So I like this. I like the way it looks on her. It shows her curves, and most important, she looks stunning. Mel looks stunning. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to snip a picture. This is the other step, guys. All you need to do is snip the picture. Okay, so what we're gonna do is snip. We're gonna go up and snip the picture. Okay, so and we're gonna save it. I recommend you guys having a folder for everything you create because I'm gonna take these out as notes and delete those because you never know when you're going to pretty much need it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this. Well, not the whole thing. I like the Mermaid Bride instead of the diamonds. It's just when they get it, they'll see it. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So I just copied that part that she has there, and shout out to that creator. It's definitely not a problem. All I did is tweak the dress. Like I kind of brightened the bottom part compared to how she had it. So I'm gonna put Mel because that's my signature, and I'm gonna show you why I have that. And then I'm gonna put Mermaid Bride, and I'm gonna put the M as capital compared to her, and the B also is capital compared to her. Okay. Nope, it's not. So I have that like that. Okay. So after I have that part there, I'm gonna copy this part and go to info and put this here. That's in Mel Mermaid Bride. Okay, and then I'm gonna come over here. Now remember that picture that I snipped? This you have the option to put it in here. Now, this is another thing. IMVU do give you that option of picking a picture that they have for your for your picture for your product. Now you have that option. Me, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna pick the picture that I have and I put it up there like that. Boom. And now, so this is the thing. IMVU charges us to create products. So you have to have credits to make credits. So that's another thing. You need to have credits to make credits. It's that simple. Okay. Now, also, not only do IMVU charge, I have to pay that creator for their product. So everyone eats at the table. So it's not like I am stealing, which I am not, because you give that platform to to me to create and also for that person that I saw product also to make money off of it as well. So everyone at the table is eating. No one is, you know, getting over on anyone. Okay, so just that's just for the record. Okay, now IMVU charge a submission fee. This does not change. The 430 is what they charge, and whatever the product is, this is what you pay also. Okay, so a one-time fee, they're gonna charge me 984 just to create this product. Okay, So you again, you have to have credits to make credits. So if you don't have no credits, I completely understand. Try starting off small with something with whatever credits you can afford, and then go from there. But do keep in mind there is a submission fee and there is a fee for whatever products you pick off of IMVU. Okay, so now with wedding dresses, now you saw that one girl, she charged over $1,000, and another one charged over 3,000. I'm sorry, credits, over 1,000 credits and over 3,000 credits. Now some of y'all do be paying that, which kudos to y'all. But I am not here to make a lot of credits on here. Now, you know eventually I'm hoping it I do make it on IMVU, but I'm just here doing this for fun, and not only me doing this for fun, I enjoy creating products. Okay, so this this part here, I'm gonna do 500. That's not bad. Now if I was to do the same thing, 554, right? That's my profit because I need to make something. Okay. Now I'm not saying to charge an arm and a leg for these products because some people do, and that's ridiculous. Mine's is under 2 grand, 12.90, 12.19 for wedding dresses. If you was to go, let me show you an example, because if you think that is high, let me go to my VU. This is my page, and let's go shopping. And I'm gonna show you guys example of wedding dresses of how high it is. Okay, wedding dresses. Look at these. This one, 1,049, and I promise you, she's making a profit off of that. Okay. Now some of them is decent prices, like this one. This is 631. This is not bad. Okay, but it's not curvy and stuff like that. But you know what? If you love it, if you like it, I love it for you. Okay, so they do have. Let's see. They said all prices, right? So let's do 1 to 1,000 wedding dresses. See, all of them is not bad prices, but then look at what you're getting for that price. The dresses. Now, if I was to say, I want to do 1,000 to 2,000. Now look at the quality dresses you can get. Now look at this one. This is a beautiful dress. It's stunning. It has a split and everything. See, this is not a bad dress, and it has a veil. For 1,000, she wants 1,436 credit. That's what she's asking for. And there's a black version right here for 1,021. See? That's the black version. It's the same thing. It's just they just tweaked the dress. Okay? And let's see here. This one is 1,800. 1,899. And this does not come with a veil or anything like that. And I promise you, she is making credits off of that dress. And it's simple. It's simple, and it got the back out, and she's gonna make her credits. Even this one. This one is 1,463 credits. It's simple. It's nice, but this is how much she's charging. Okay, and it's a good quality. It's not ugly at all. Now if I was to say I want 2,500 credits, so the more you go, the more you see better dresses. It's that simple. Like this one, look at this. She wants 3,000, and this is a gorgeous gown, very gorgeous. Now I have something like this all white in my shop, but it's not that much. But this one is 3,500 and 3,557 credits. This is how much she wants for this. Okay. And it's a beautiful dress. Now keep in mind I have this in white, all white, and it's not that price. Hell, you even have the ones that are pregnant. A nice pregnant, so if you're pregnant, you're on VU and you're trying to get married on here, this is a nice pregnant dress. And it's very simple, very cutesy. Okay, you got your booty and everything all fixed and everything. This person, she wants 2,142 credits. Now I this I'm just going giving examples of different wedding dresses. Even this one got the altar back and everything, and she wants 4,750 credits. That's a lot. You know, I don't know about you, but I like to shop on a budget on VU, and when it comes to wedding dresses and so forth, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to do and everything. Even this is a beautiful dress, but she wants a 4,560 credits. Now, if I was to go to this person, let's say we get this one. We're gonna go back to this. I'm not saying no to this. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Now, this dress, like, let's see if she's the original creator. Now, let's go here. Do you see this part where it said division tree? When you guys go to your stuff, you click here. See? I told you. She wants 4,000. This is the same exact dress. See this person? That's the original. All she did is up it and change the color. See? Same dress. Look, I'm gonna try it on so you can see what I'm talking about. That's the same dress, right? Boom. Different color. Different color, guys. And the dress is only that 400. Well, let me see. If I was to buy, yeah, sorry, 380, three. If I was to buy it, it's 400 credits, but because I'm VIP, I get a discount of 20%, 20 credits. Well, 20 credits saved, and it's 380 if I was to buy it. So this is the same dress, which I'm gonna cop, but I ain't gonna charge that much. She crazy, so I'm gonna go to this person also and do the same thing. She does other stuff as well. So we're gonna go back to her. So pretty much as you saw, this is the same dress that this person over here is trying. See, look, the blue, I'm turning it boom white. And she's charging 4,560 credits. That is a lot for anybody. Like let's be realistic. People on here, they're just, I just find it crazy. So I ain't no mathematician, but I like numbers. So let's see how much really she making. You do 4,560, right? Where is it? Alright, I'm gonna go back real quick. How many profits she made? Just besides the 4 grand, let's do 560, right? 560 minus 380. So she's making plus the 4 grand. Okay, let's do that math. This is how much she's taking for every time someone buys her stuff. So, you know, this is why VU give us a platform to create and so forth. So I'm just showing you guys, you know, how to get involved into doing this. I got a lot of requests from a lot of people on, you know, how to create. So we're gonna come back to that dress because she got it for 380. I'm gonna definitely get that dress. So we're gonna another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna come back to this. So give me 1 second. I got my little notesy notes. Okay, so boom. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna finish up this. So I'm gonna charge a 540. Okay, because it's reasonable price, and not only that, compared to the other quality dresses that y'all saw, how expensive it is. Okay, I'm just pointing that out there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this and go like this, boom, because when it comes to um like when it comes to wedding dresses, it's ridiculous. So I try to be fair and reasonable and keep it under 2 racks, which is 2,000 credits. That way, because I know you guys have to pay for your hall, the decorations, and all of that stuff. So I completely understand why. So yeah, I'm not trying to break your bank. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to click save. Okay? And it even breaks down right here, guys, on um what the fee is. Okay? It says submit to shop, submit your products for review and publish. Total fee is 984 credits. You have to pay a submission fee that does not ever change, which is the 430, and whatever, and the division fee. That is the person that created that product. They get paid too. Okay, so again, everyone eats at the table. So no one is doing anything to no one, okay? IMVU made sure it's equal across the board, okay? So I'm going to click here to say publish, and now it's done. So another step that I do is hold on. Okay, I'm going to go over here. Sorry. Uh, I'm gonna go in my folder and find this. Okay, so remember that picture that I showed y'all. I'm just gonna slide this over here, guys, so that way you can see what I'm doing. So remember that photo that I saved? Okay, so I'm gonna go to desktop. I'm gonna go to mail, and again, this is why I have a lot of folders so I won't get confused on where stuff is. Okay, so we'll go to weddings, and I did 3 already. So that one we're gonna do. Your goal with the Photoshop is to center that dress. It's not no crazy backgrounds. Now, if you want to put nice backgrounds, that is fine. That is you. That is not me. I do not want to do that because I want the focus to be on the dress. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna click. No, let's see here. Sorry, background. So this is the background, and they give you 3 options. Okay, so I want the dress to pop. I don't want the focus to be on nothing else but the dress. So, nope, nope, nope. Okay, this one seems more reasonable because it shows the dress. It pops a little bit more and it makes it looks pretty. Okay, these are the options that they give us. Let me see, generate, no. Okay, this is the options. So then I'm gonna go back here, no, here, and I'm gonna find something that makes the dress even more pop, which would be this. Now you see how it looks? It's simple, it's cute. Now if I want, I can put it like this. Now you do have options, so I just want to focus on the dress. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me, guys. Okay, so we're just gonna pick this because it's simple. It's like compared to this. You see what I'm saying? See how she popped compared to just this. So, I don't do too much with the backgrounds because my goal is not the background. My goal is just the dress. Okay, I want that to show. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this, but I'm gonna replace this picture. And I'm gonna click save. Do I want to replace? Yes. And also I'm gonna go and do two more because I did these two dresses earlier and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to create. So I created this dress also, which is very gorgeous. And I'm going to do the same thing with the background. Do you see that? Boom. Let me see. Hmm. Mm, okay. Let me see. Mm. Okay, that don't too bad. So, and then I'm gonna go effects, and I'm gonna try to find something that will make it pop. And voila. Oh no. Mm, mm, uh, you just gotta find something that you like to make it be like, oh, this is pretty. So I'm just over here trying to find, let me see, cancel, effect, mm, filter, effect. I'm a very picky person. So this is why I am the way I am. Mm, mm, okay, cancel. I mean, I could leave it like this. Nothing is wrong with that. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like I said, I'm very picky on how I want my stuff. So this is not a bad image. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna show you why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna save it. Boom. And now I'm gonna go and do another one because I have one more to do. So I'm gonna click here, open, and I'm gonna go like this. Open again, create. So this is a gorgeous dress. Okay, it's like flowers all over, and we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna go here. Your goal is to try to get it. The focus is on the dress. Mm, okay, I like that. Okay, here we go. That's not bad. Now let's try the background. Filter, no, background. Nope. No. 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 Jeez. I guess they don't have nothing today. Okay, yeah, no, cancel. Okay, let me see. You can also undo. If you don't like something, you can always undo. So, if you don't like something, you can always undo, no matter what. Just effects. I need something else besides that background. Hmm. Let me see. Nope. Nope. Cancel. I'm gonna find something. It's just a matter of time. And okay, this is like a nice little warm color, and it's not bad. So, let's see here. So we're gonna go like this and get it. So that's a beautiful dress. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is replace that picture. Okay. So this is when I say market, market, market yourself. Always market yourself. So I'm gonna pull these down. This is why I have double screens. Slide this over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here, open this up, okay? And what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna go to Instagram. So that way people on Instagram can see my product. And shout out to my Instagram. If you try to follow me, this is my Instagram. Meltful right here, right here. So if you want to check out my Instagram, definitely follow me. I don't have that much followers, but it's okay. So definitely you can follow me on Instagram. And I do have a YouTube channel, which is also over here. Oh no, not this one. Let me see. Not this one. Let's see. My YouTube, let's see, YouTube. Let me see if I'm still in there. Yes, this is my YouTube channel. So if you try to follow me, this is it here. It's called Mel or Melful right here. You can always find me, you know, definitely here. This is my YouTube. So I'm waiting for um YouTube to clear me. So I'm new to this, like my first day on with the YouTube situation. So definitely, so just bear with me with that, y'all. But this is my YouTube. So yes. Okay. So now here we are. So this is my Insta right here. And this is all the previous products I have promoted. You got these, which I haven't liked yet. I did like it. So these are the pictures that I've done. These are the products I have completed. And most important, this is what I sell. Also, I do have male products. I just have to figure out how to turn my avatar into a male, like regular, and that way I can try on my male avatar products because I don't know how to do that, which I'm gonna look up and see. So bear with me, fellas. I do have lots of hair and fits and sneakers, especially the sneakers, for you guys on there. So I not just only um do female stuff, I also do male stuff as well. Okay, so let's go back into this part. So you click on create. You need, first of all, if you have already an Instagram for your regular personal life, that is fine. If you get, I suggest you get a Instagram for your IMVU because you want to target only people for IMVU. You don't want to mix up your IMVU with your personal life. It's just, to me, not safe, and you don't want them to view your real life. I mean, because at the end of the day, this is just a game, and you're there to have fun and meet new people and explore. So I suggest definitely creating a new Insta, but make it for IMVU. You can put your IMVU name, like how I have mine, mouthful.vu, so that way it it won't be confusing and it's simple and people can find you. Okay? All right. So You click here, select, and now I'm gonna pick these three photos. Okay, so I'm gonna click one, and we're gonna get back to that one. You can always add more than one picture, so that's a good thing about Insta. Two, and one more, three. These are the three that I created. So now I officially have about one, two, three, four, five wedding dresses in my cart, in my shop. So these, okay, so what you want to do, you want to show the wedding dress, but also you want to show her face. Okay, so this is how you can bring it down and whatnot. So I'm going to just pull it all the way up here so that way they can see the wedding dress, because your goal is to show your product, not the face and all of that stuff. Your goal is to show your product. Okay, so this is perfect. I don't have to move her down. I don't have to move her up. She is centered perfectly. And the same thing with this one. And the same thing with this one. This one it had to move a little bit, but you can hold down your left key, like you grabbing it like this, and you can pull down. So see like how I'm pulling up and I can pull down, but you gotta pull a hard pull, because if you just go like but yeah, you gotta hold it and pull down, pull up and down. So that's how it works, okay? Like you're holding it. You see? Okay. So I'm just gonna go like this and call it a day. So boom. So now you got all three of these, and then you click next. Now you still have the option here to edit some more on Insta, but I like my pictures the way it is, and I'm not gonna edit it more. I mean, but again, you do have those options. So I leave it like it. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it sweet. Okay. And what I'm gonna do? Remember my little notes? Let's say I keep notes. Aha. So this is my little notes. I put this new fit in the shop. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is, if they have anyone say, okay, so I'm gonna close that down, okay, and I'm gonna put it right here. New fit in the shop. I'm gonna put coming soon. Coming soon. New fit in the shop. I'm gonna put new wedding, because it's wedding. Wedding fit in the shop. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna click share. And boom, and then all we gotta do is just click refresh, and it's there. So boom. So when someone see it, they're like, huh, what is that? You know, and you got it right here. Now let me see. I can put see how I have it here? Product by me at food for you. Hashtag mouthful. I can edit that. Let me edit that, because I'm very, again, I'm gonna switch that part. Uh, okay, we're just gonna change that part. Alright. Alright, boom. I'm just need to change that. It was bugging me. Okay, so I'm just gonna click edit. Uh, where is the home? Okay, let's go to Instagram. Sorry, guys. I have a cold, like I said earlier. Let's go like this. Mm-hmm. And it's there. So, So it's there, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So this is mine, and now I'm marketed with the videos. So now that we finished creating, I showed you the steps on how to create. Okay, and you can do this with any product. Okay, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be nothing crazy, and I can show you um like how to save a product and you want to go back to it later, because like say for instance you don't have enough funds, because shit, life happens, so I understand. Okay, I'm not the one to judge nobody. So hold on, I'm just closing out all this stuff that I got going on. I need to save this person. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna save her because I like some of her products, and this is why I keep notes, because all of these people, see all these people, they're not the originals. I'll promise you. They're not. There's a list of people that I go off of. I see what they have, and I go find the original person off of them, and then I go from there. So yeah, these lists that I have, I'm sure some of them you recognize, and they're not the originals. If some of them are, they have probably a few things, but I promise you, they're not. So let me close out these, and I'm keeping this one. All right. So say for instance, you want to save something, right? You see this? Remember this dress that I was telling y'all about, the 380, right? Now, say you don't have enough credits, which I understand. Okay, I am not to judge. So what I'm gonna do is get her name. Are we gonna see what else she can create besides that dress? Okay. And as you can see, some of her stuff is reasonable pricing, which gonna make me add her. But give me 1 second. It's very tricky. Okay. I'm gonna add her in here so that way I don't lose her. Alright. So boom, she's in my saving. Okay? So boom. So what else I'm gonna do is, sorry. Oh, what the hell? Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna pull back up. Come on, move, move. Sorry. It's so hard moving two screens sometimes. Okay. So remember that dress that we saw and we're like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, that's not a problem. This is what we do. Like say you want to save a product, right? And you're like, man, I really like that product. Oh, let me see something. I could create. Nah, even though it's a Burberry, the original is 404, but someone hit it and they did something, and now she just upped the price. So again, she's not the original. But yeah, that's cute. But um, I already got like two Burberries. By the way, I do have two Burberries skirts, so definitely it is available. So you can definitely check that out. For that. Even with this, the Barbary Hill, this is not bad, but it's six. I won't make that much credits off of it, but it's something I may look into, but not right now. So back to that. Remember that the developer? Sorry, I get sidetracked fast. So this is all her stuff. Now we looking for that dress, that particular dress. So we gotta find that dress. Now she does make really good price. Look at these prices. You don't get what I'm saying? You cannot get mad. Oh wow, this looked like a good Halloween dress. I can make it like a Maleficent outfit. but you can get so much ideas off of someone and just change it. I could just change it black and call it a day, and that could be Maleficent. You get what I'm saying? But nah, let's focus. So we're looking for that dress. Let's see if we can find it. Nope. Where is it? And her stuff is not bad, as you can see. It just needed a tweaking. So, mm-mm. This one is not bad. I like this. This is good for like Halloween and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Um, what the hell? I guess she liked the color blue. I ain't stopping her shoots. Let me see. I'm trying to try not to go too fast. Okay, where is it? Oh, this is a nice dress. Jeez, what the hell? Okay, let me go back up. I'm sorry. Like every time I load something, it just disappears when I like something. Okay, like this shirt. This is not a bad. No, it's an add-on piece. Huh. Like, look at this one too. This one is not bad. That's a beautiful dress. Now that can be also a wedding dress. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So that also you can turn into a wedding dress and call it a day. Which I might. Hold on. I like the back. I like the front. That is a beautiful dress. That it has so much potential. But that other one that we saw, let's see if we can find it. If not, we're just gonna stick with this one because she got a lot of blue stuff to choose from, and your imagination with colors is endless. So you have creators like this that will just give you the basic, and then you can go from there with their stuff. So I'm just gonna stick with this. Even with these, see that the price is reasonable, so you can make something off of it as well. Okay, so let's say you want this, but you can't afford the dress. Okay, so let's go back because we forgot to get the name of that particular dress. So let's go back. We go find it back again. Hold on. We just gotta go slow. I forgot to get the name. Okay, here we go. This is introvert. Mm, no, I don't like the name, so I'll come up with my own name. So this is a beautiful dress. Okay, it got a split front and a back. Now, this is how we're gonna do it. All we doing is changing the color to white. All the ones that are blue, we're changing it to white. I then click preview. So boom, we got this part. Okay, now that looks pretty as is, but we all know we want a wedding dress, and all we're gonna do is click white and white, and then click again preview, and boom, you have a beautiful wedding dress. Okay, now say you reach here and you're like, man, I love this dress, but I cannot afford it. I cannot afford to post it because I do not have enough credits for this dress. That is fine. Okay? You can definitely save it and come back for later. And I'm gonna show you. You can put my signature is Mel. You want to put as much details before and then save it, okay? So I'm gonna put Mel V V back wedding D. So you'll know. So I put Mel V back wedding dress because you want all of it to fit. They're gonna know what the D means. D means for dress. And we're gonna put it right there. Because if I was to put DRE, oh, it fit. Oh wow. Never mind. Okay, I thought it wouldn't fit. So let me go back over here and put dress. DRESS. Alright, it fit. Cause normally that don't fit. Okay? So you got that, and I'm gonna take a picture. So what you want to do is take a picture, same process, and you take a picture of it. Okay. I'm gonna take a repeat because I don't want my shoes to show right now. Let me see. No, no, it's fine. So we're gonna save it. Same thing would have said in the folder, bride. And we're gonna pull this up and let's see what they got. Now they do have options you can pick from for this dress. Okay? You can pick from these, no problem. But I would like to pick my avatar in it. And I'm click select. And what I'm gonna do, so now this price is $354. That's a good price. I can up it to whatever I want. And not only that, I can make a good profit off of this one. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna up it to five. Cause under 1,000. Now let's say if I do six. That is not bad. It's still under 2 grand. My goal, again, my goal with wedding dresses is to have y'all pay under 2 racks for my wedding dresses. Okay? So if you do the math, you know, I'm making a decent, not a lot, you know, I'm not making a lot of credits over here. Yes, compared to some of these people. I'm not making a lot. I mean, I'm making something, but it's enough for me. Because look at this. In order for me to see back my profit, like let's say if I put it to seven, my total fee is 784. Because, yeah, that's how much I would have to make back. Okay? So I have to make. This is how much VU is charging me. Don't forget, they're gonna charge me 784 for this product. Okay, so if I was to put two and all that, I won't make it back right away. I will have to see something back. You get what I'm saying? So if you do 12, so I charge y'all this amount for the dress, right? So I do 1,252, right? Minus 784. I'm only seeing 468 back as a profit. Yes, technically that you can say as a profit because if you minus that, you know, yeah. So this is the wedding dress. Remember, we're saving this. We're not going to get it because remember, like I said, this is someone if they do not have enough credits to get this dress. So I got the V back and I got wedding dress. And what are we gonna do here? We're not clicking submit. That's if let's say you don't have enough credits. I completely understand. You click save. So this dress is saved. It's not submitted, it is saved. So you can exit out of it and it's right here. You could always save. I would say before you save anything and you want to get back to it, I highly recommend you going and filling out every little details of that product with pictures, with pricing and everything, then save. Then later on when you do have enough credits, you can go back to that product and click submit and then go from there. Okay? Good. So we're gonna save on that. Now we're gonna also update that picture. Remember that picture that they have? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this AI photo tools and we're gonna do that. That way we get it out the way. That way we won't be like, oh, what is this? No, we have the picture. That way we can definitely be like, okay, the picture is done. I just need to get the credits. And then you do that. Okay? So we go here. Okay. Oh shoot, sorry. Let me see. Background. Let's see. We trying to find something. The hell. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. And let's go here. Go here. No. Cancel. Mm, mm. Okay, this is not bad. Okay, boom. This is beautiful. No. Again, I'm very picky, so it's hard to do a wedding dress with a white background because the dress is already white. So it's like, damn, so it's like very, very hard. So, uh, back portrait. So it's like very tricky because you want that dress to show. There we go. It's like very tricky. Okay, boom. All right, this looks good enough. Ain't no difference. You just make it look like that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna snip and replace that picture. So we're gonna go here, save as, and we're gonna replace that picture. Replace, yes. All right. So now you have it saved. So it's, let me slide this back over here. It's over here, y'all. It's over here and you can definitely, you know, uh, definitely, I would say, um, go back to it whenever you do get credits, and definitely go from there. Okay, I tried my best not to go over with a lot of credits because I try to stretch my credits. Okay, so I wait till it gets to a certain amount and then I go back in and create. That is just me, because this stuff ain't cheap. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna type in my name so I can show y'all. Hold on, shop, multiple, go. Okay, so these are my sales. So if I get over one sale, more than one sale, meaning that means I get a profit. If I do not if I only get one sale, that means I got my money back. Okay, so this is how it works. You have to promote yourself as much as possible on IMVU, on Instagram, and also like what I'm doing here, showing you guys how to create on this platform. Okay, because I've been getting a lot of requests on how to create. Okay, so I made a profit because I got two extra sales. So in total, I got three here. So I made a profit. I made a profit. I made a profit. Made a profit. Made a profit. Definitely made a profit. So something as this lovely dress, and I'm gonna put on so you guys can see how it looks on Mel. Okay, this dress right here. This is how it looks. Very gorgeous, by the way. Very gorgeous. Okay, this dress I made 358 credits off of that dress. Okay, that I'm sorry, 358 sales off of that one item. So you can have one item that can make you a lot of credits, or you can have just one item that can make you back your credit. Now, I do appreciate everyone for supporting my shop because you guys have no idea. It motivates me. I've been in the game for 16 years. I've been on IMVU since I was in high school. Okay, now I'm an adult and I adult with adulting with life. It is what it is. But I've been doing this for 16 years. I would say IMVU came a very long way with creating. Definitely before when I first started IMVU, good lord, we had bobbleheads. Okay, my very first house was the loft. If you know, you know. Okay, we had big old bobbleheads. We thought we were the shit, and not only that, um, we all were like very like skin complected, almost white looking on the IMVU. If you know, you know. But IMVU came a long way, and I've been rocking with them since then for 16 years. So, it's something where I like to get on my days off and, just have fun with it and definitely, encourage other people, meet new people, boost their self esteem or self confidence up by creating product that they would like to see themselves in. So, and not only that, I think my prices are reasonable compared to my competitors. So, I try to reason with everyone, definitely. Okay. But definitely, yeah, you can make credits and shout out to all of my customers. I really appreciate you guys. Some days, even if I get one sale, I'm still excited. I'm like, yes, I made a sale. I'm just excited. So this just keeps me going, keeps me motivated to definitely keep going. And yes, as you can see, I do have male products here, male products here. I do have for everything. And I have furniture. I have rooms also that is available and portraits. So I do have like art pieces that I do have. I sell bags, shirts, skin, heads, especially for the ladies. I'm working on the male stuff. I do have for male hair and fits and sneakers, and I think I have one head and skin for. I'm sorry, for the male, but definitely, I encourage you guys to go to the shop and see what you like and definitely go from there, because you're supporting me and that encouraged me to keep going for this, and I appreciate every one of my viewers, every one of my customers that come on here. But if you want, to create and you're thinking, oh my goodness, it is so hard, I completely get it. You know, it is not, because now IMVU created a platform for people like us that just want, just try to make a little extra credits, and instead of going into our pockets, our real life pockets, and spending all this money on on products. And you know what's the cool perks about when you create stuff? You get to keep it. So, like all the stuff I just created, It's here. So I also get to wear it um with Woo. Like this dress, I made it today. And I get to keep it. Ain't it pretty? So you get to keep whatever you create. You get to whatever, even if it is the male stuff, you get to keep whatever you create. And not only that, you look good, because I'm sure you know who you are. You know what you like to wear and what you don't like to wear. And definitely, I'm sure if somebody sees your style, especially if you have good style and you think, I can do this, I know how to do this, you know, you can definitely create your own style. And people be like, where you get this from? You're promoting yourself. You're like, oh yeah, I made it. Oh, word? Yes, check out my shop. That's easily promoted one on one when you go into these chat rooms, you know, and meet random people, or your home girls and homeboys. They see you got on that fit, like, yo, that look real cool. Where you get it from? Just go to my shop. I got it. It's in the shop. It's available. And you know what they're gonna do? If true friends, they will support your shop. They will be like, okay, let me get it. So that's all I have to say, y'all. But definitely, you know, this is how I promote. This is how I um, do products, and I do this on in my spare time. I don't do this as I do this as a hobby, okay? Because again, I have a real life outside of here. I have a fiance. I have a real 9 to 5 that is very high demand. And not only that, I have families, member I have to attend to. So definitely, you know, I do this for fun. And not only that, I like to create, and this is something I enjoy. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching my page, and I really appreciate each and every single one of you for watching my videos. And most important, y'all have a great day and go be awesome. Positive vibes only. If you guys want to ask me any questions, if you want to inbox me, you can definitely do so, on how to create. I don't mind doing one on ones with people, for that. But of course, there will be a fee for that. Now, I'm not going to charge you arm and a leg like a crazy person, but just know my time is precious. So if you want to watch the videos, you can, or if you want a one on one, or you have a difficulty on fixing something within the app or so forth with the product, you can definitely, don't be a stranger. Just inbox me on Insta, or YouTube, or even IMVU. Just inbox me, said, hey, can you teach me? Can you show me how to do this? Can you show me how to do that? I have no problems, and I can give you even tips and tricks on who to go look up for, especially like for black women hair, black male hair, black women outfits, like the plus size fits. You can definitely, I can show you, I can route you into those markets of what you would like. Definitely, I don't mind teaching one on one with someone, but there will be a fee, real life cash. But it you have to pay me for my time. But other than that, I don't mind teaching. I don't mind showing on my YouTube page, and I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate um, you guys for watching my show, watching my YouTube channel, and definitely shopping on my page. Thank you guys so much, and y'all have a great evening and or morning. Thank you. Bye.